Hello guys and welcome back again to the AutoCAD class. I hope you are doing very well. We are going to continue from where we left off in the last video with our 3D modeling. So right now I'm going to clear everything that I have on my screen, select and delete. So we are still with the 3D modeling and we want to explore more tools. This time around we are going to the polysolid and also the press pool. Then we can move and learn some tools in the solid editing. So if you are ready, let's jump into today's lesson. So in today's lesson, we are going to learn the press pull command. Now remember with the extrude command that we learned the other time, we saw that, for example, if you have shape like this and you have, let's say, a line drawn separately in this orientation, before you can actually extrude, you have to make sure you join, right? Because these are individual lines coming together, but you can easily extrude this, get a solid shape. So this is what I mean. So if I select this, okay, and I select this, I press enter, you realize that it's extruding with respect to the line. But there's another tool that's irrespective of whether it is a line, it would actually, help you to model in the solid form. All right, and that is the press pull. So this time around, if I select press pull and I come and select here, I'm able to model with respect to whether it is line that I do or whatever it is. Now, in case you want to rotate, you want to try it and see the other side, I recommend that you get a mouse. Okay, so you press shift on your keyboard, then you press the scroll button, you hold it, and you can scroll, you can rotate, you can change and see other faces of your drawing. Okay, so that is one tip in case you want to rotate around. Okay, so let's continue. So this time around, the press pull actually helps us to model irrespective of whether it is drawn with a polyline or it is drawn with individual lines. Okay. Let's look at the next one, which is the polysolid command. So the polysolid command, let me have some sketches already. So for example, let me have this shape drawn. So you can also draw your own shape. Yes, you can also draw. For example, if I have this, let me draw another one. And let's say I have this. Okay. So if I want to use the polysolid is similar to extruding with respect to the line. Okay. All right. So let's see how you can use the polysolid. So if I select the polysolid, okay, you'll come to the command line and you'll see options there. For the polysolid, you have to determine either the object, that is the part that you want to extrude, or you can specify the height with or justify. So let me show you the first method. Let's specify a height of, let's say, 50, and then a width of, let's say, that's the thickness of, let's say, 5. Press enter. Now I come and select the edges of this particular shape that I have here. So if I click, I'm actually using the polysolid command. Okay, so the polysolid command. So if I want to close, I have to come here, then close it, then able to close. All right. So it's kind of similar to the extrude, with respect to extruding with the line, but this time around you have options of determining the thickness, the height of your extrusion. All right, let's come again. So I want to show you another one with respect to the polysolid. Okay, so if I select the polysolid again, and this time around I want to select the object option. All right, and it will tell me to select the object. So if I select the object, that's it, and then it gives me the extrusion. Now it used the previous values that are entered, the thickness and the height. Okay, so you can change the value of the height and the thickness. Okay, so that is one thing about the polysolid. Okay, it's another powerful form of extruding or modeling in 3D. Okay, guys. So now let's try and combine all the things we've learned. Let's try and play with the tool. So I want to come to the top right, and I want to draw something here. I want to show you, or we want to go into the solid editing tool. Okay, solid editing tool. So let's say I want to do my simple sketch here, the radius of 5. Select the first object. So what just happened? I want to create a fillet around the side. Okay, so fillet radius of, let's say, 4. Right, it's so small. Oh, okay, it's so small. So let me try and then specify the dimensions very well. So let me draw a rectangle with a particular dimension. So it is 100 tab 200. Okay, so 100 tab 200. I think this is okay. This is okay for me. Very, very small, but yeah, this is okay. Then I'm going to create a fillet. So fillet, right? Then select radius. I want to create a fillet of, let's say, 30. I think that will look good. That will look good. Yes, definitely. So I'm going to repeat. I'm going to repeat on this side and this side also. Then repeat again this side, this side. Then I want to draw a circle over here. I want to locate the center of this. Then draw a circle. Then I want to mirror. So mirror, select this, press enter. I want to mirror with respect to the midpoint. So I need to make sure I have midpoint selected. So select midpoint. Okay. So once you have that, I think you can come back again and mirror. So mirror on the keyboard, select, and now I have, yes, so I can mirror that. Do you want to erase source of it? No. Okay, now let me mirror again. Mirror. So I'm going to mirror, and this time I'm going to select this, press enter, and I'm going to mirror along this side. No. Alright, so I have this. Then I can go back to my southwest, my symmetric. Okay, so let me erase these old sketches or models so I can now concentrate on the new one. So we want to try and model. Okay, so you can extrude. Okay, we can use the press tool. You can extrude. So you can extrude with respect to this orientation, right? So I can extrude it like this way. Let me go up a little bit. I want to be able to see through. So I'm going to change the visual style to 2D wireframe so that I'll be able to see the circles here and extrude as well. So I'm going to select the extrude and select this one, this one, this one, this one. Press enter. Now we need to extrude. Let's see, downwards like this. I think this is cool. Now, if I go back to the shaded with edges, it will be more of like a table, right? Shift, and then you hold the scroll button, and you can rotate it around, and you can see that You're trying to model a table. You're trying to model a nice table. All right. So let's say this time around you want to edit. All right. So if you put your cursor, you realize that this object is separate from this one. So you can actually join two models together into form the complete. You can also subtract. Okay. So those are the options that you can do. Okay. So for example, if I have, let's try with the subtraction first. So if I have this circle here, um, select the circle, then I come to this plane, then I draw a circle here. Then I type extrude. Okay, so I'm going to select this, press enter. Then I'm going to extrude down a little bit, maybe by 40. So I've done the extrusion, just that you can't see. So I can use the solid editing to subtract this circle from this particular solid object. So I go to subtract. Let me type subtract. Okay, yeah. Then I'm going to subtract this circle from this. So I select this first, press enter. Then I select this, press enter. Then you'll be able to see the subtraction that I've done over here. So that's one way of editing. You can subtract one sheet from the other, or you can also join. So let's try and then join all these things together. So to join, I can come to the solid editing tool and select solid junior, right? And you select everything, press enter. Then currently it is considered as one object. So let's put it very well. All right. So this is how we can model in a simple way in AutoCAD, Autodesk, or AutoCAD Mechanical. So try and model a chair on your own. You can model a table and all of that. So guys, we'll end here and I'll see you in the next video. So in the next video, we'll dive deep more into solid tools and how we can use model in 3D. Thank you very much.